again.
Hello everybody. So you can tell that we're obviously doing a few introductory videos.
While we've got the service.
Yeah, and so we're sitting inside the caravan. It's extremely windy today, so we're sitting inside so that we don't get the wind through. Not sure if you can see my t-shirt, but it's the Walk in the Parkinson's shirt, and it's actually the Melbourne Walk in the Park today. So cheerio to my mum, my dad, my sister and my niece and nephew who are participating in the walk, and sorry we can't be there, but we're definitely thinking of you, and I'll wear this shirt today in support of the walk.
I'm not sure if you can see my shirt, but it's green.
You're an idiot.
Roebuck Roadhouse we stayed on the way to Broome. It's roughly 34 kilometres west of Broome. So really good place to stay. Nice and quiet, not as large as a lot of the caravan parks in Broome. So yeah, it was good.
A lot more space, beautiful green sites, lovely pool. It is a roadhouse though, so there is a bit of noise. But we do a lot of free camping, so the noise really didn't concern us. We sleep pretty well. And like Craig said, it was only 35 k's to Broome and half the cost of staying in Broome.
Broome, yes.
So that's where we based ourselves. It's also where we stored the caravan when we went to Cape Leveque. It was the cheapest place that offered storage there as well, and it was quite safe and secure. So that was why we chose that location. Broome was a wonderful place, and honestly, I could have stayed there a lot longer than we did. It's just got a really laid back, chilled out vibe. Yeah. It's very well spread out. There was no, like the part that I show in the video was quite busy. That's like the shopping hub where the Chinatown area is and the sun pictures. But down at the port and obviously Cable Beach is another busy place. But everything was fairly spread out, so it didn't feel like everything was on top of you. One of the unique things was, as we were driving to the supermarket, it looked like the Qantas aeroplane was going to drive up the street towards us, because you look right down the runway from one of the streets in Broome. So that was a bit of an interesting experience.
Yeah. You're suddenly driving along and you think, that's a Qantas jet. What's that? Oh, that's the airport just there. So
yeah, it looks like it's going to come down the road to you. But yeah, so we loved Broome, really enjoyed it. It's definitely a place we'd go back to. There's been a couple of places on the trip that I've been really taken with, and Broome was definitely one of them.
The sunsets, we went onto Cable Beach, and the sunsets are just amazing. They were so good we went back twice, and we're not really sunset people, but they were really good. As I said, we went back the following night. Really good.
Just magic. I've never seen the reflection that I've seen there. I'm sure there's beaches around Australia where it happens, but it was almost like a marble effect at Cable Beach. So as the tide receded, it just still stayed that beautiful, shiny, glossy surface. And as the camels came past at sunset, just the reflections, it was of the sun and the camels, it was just magnificent. And to be able to sit on the beach and take it all in was just amazing.
Yeah, amazing. We've got some magnificent photos, and hopefully I'm hoping when I get home I can blow a couple of them up, because yeah, they're really good.
They've come up really well. So we've put a few into the video. Obviously we don't want to bombard you with, you know, all the photos that we took, because we took so many. So we've chosen a few of our special ones that we've popped into the video. But one of the things that we really enjoyed about Broome was we chummed up with some people, Kevin and Emma, so shout out to them if they're watching the video. We actually bumped into them at Cape Leveque and spent the night camping with them at the Gumbanan, I don't know how to say it, wilderness retreat. We had a great night there with them, and then when we were setting up at Cable Beach, they drove past, so they pulled in, and we spent the first night at Cable Beach with them. We'd made arrangements to go and see Top End Wedding at the Sun Pictures Cinema, which is the outdoor cinema in Broome. So when we told them of our plans, they asked if we'd mind if they came with us, and we thought that'd be great to have some company on the trip. So we spent the evening with them, and we just had the best night. The sunset was amazing. The night at the Pictures was just great. The movie was great.
It's a outdoor cinema or theatre which has been operating for 100 years. It was designed, or when the war came to Broome, they used it, and they haven't changed it. It's still original virtually original setting,
Yeah.
seats and floor and everything, and you sit there and the only hassle was we were watching a trailer for one of the movies, and because the airport's right in the middle of town, they were showing this bit of a house, and next thing you thought, oh, it's getting bombed. You know, you could hear this aeroplane coming in, and no joke, this aeroplane, this little Cessna, flew
straight over our heads.
Yeah, it looked about 6 metres high, and we all sort of laughed and gave a gasp. We thought it just fitted in so well. It was right at the right timing.
But yeah, the cinema was great. So it's the world's oldest operating outdoor cinema. So we sat right at the front, so we were out under the stars. You can actually sit further back in the cinema under the roof, but we sat right at the front. So we had a wonderful day and a wonderful evening. Got along really well with Kevin and Emma, so we agreed to meet up the following night at Cable Beach and take it all in again. But this time we actually cooked our tea after the sun had set on the beach and stayed on the beach until the moon came out, basically.
9 o'clock, I think, or something.
Yeah, so we went from the sunset to watching the moon come up, and it wasn't the right time for Stairway to the Moon. Unfortunately, we've missed that. Our trip hasn't been timed to coincide with that. But just watching the moon come up and illuminate all the water in the beach was just beautiful.
Yeah,
so
it was really good.
Yeah, loved Broome. Like we said, we could have spent a lot longer in Broome. To be honest, there's not a lot of videos and photos that I'm going to be able to put up because we just spent so much time taking it all in. So highly recommend that you pop that on your list of places to visit if you're going to be coming up to the Kimberley. It's just a really lovely, lovely place.
Alright, that's it for this video. The next one we might be in different clothing.
We might be.
Okay, see ya.
See ya.